Hey everyone, Lensmanoz and Chilled here, back for some Manufactio 2.
Hello, hello.
I've, from popular demand, I've turned Chill's voice up a bit, so hopefully you guys can hear him a bit better. We had some microphone issues and done a bit of tweaking, so yeah, fingers crossed that comes out better in post, but Chilled hasn't been on much, and I haven't been on due to obviously Christmas time and family gatherings and stuff, but I think you're having some network issues. Or
Yeah, I believe it's the Australian server, and I'm in the States. So yeah.
yeah, it's all about the oceans in between, right?
The longer the distance, the longer the lag.
Yeah, at least you're showing up with 2 bars at the moment instead of 1 like earlier. You've got an automated charcoal production though after last episode's tree farm setup. You've hooked up logistics pipes here.
Yep, hooked up some logistics, got some things going. The woodcutter doesn't seem to want to let the spruce tree grow, but if you plant trees in a row, one cutter will cut multiple trees.
Interesting. So you can get up to what, 4 or?
I think you can do more, but this is just how I laid it out.
Will it actually? So as soon as this one goes, even though this has no leaves, it'll take it out?
Yep, as soon as this one grows, it'll take that whole lump out.
Nice. So these are all getting there, and then it automatically pushes it into the coke ovens here. And we were just going through. I had to look in the Discord for the pack for how to pump out of the coke ovens, but apparently you use the industrial renewal valves, and it acts as a pump type arrangement. So again, this is quite ugly at the moment, but I'm sure Chilled will come up with a prettier way of running pipes.
I'll put the pipes on the back.
And then you went and built the industrial renewal fluid tank. Now, is this modular? Because when he first put it down, it was only a certain height, or was that still building?
If you take 2 of the tanks, put one on top of the other, it expands it.
Awesome. 500 buckets of creosote. I think we'll fill that up pretty quick.
There is a thing with making these that you have to have a fresh fluid tank, the little one. It can't have been used, or else it won't work.
Yeah, you can't have had anything in it. Yeah, I think yeah, you had to ask in the Discord for that too.
So, yeah, and
people
in the project table, you also have to uncheck show only craftable for some things to show up.
Okay. Fair enough. Good to know. Everyone out there, good to know. Jump in the Discord. Everyone will answer your questions for you. Of all the stuff we unlocked at last episode, we haven't done too much more with it. You have got the water treatment working.
Yep.
And we have this purified water here for the boiler. The boiler's just running on blocks of charcoal. None of that's automated yet, and I think you tend to turn it off when you log off anyway, don't you?
Yeah, I pull all the coal out of it. That way we're not wasting charcoal.
One of the byproducts of the water processing here, though, is saline water, right?
Yep.
So
gotta do something with it, or else it stops making the purified.
So I've kind of placed 2 of the machines we unlocked, this was one unlock, I believe. Is the chemical plant and the electrolyzer. So I've just placed them over here so we can sort of get an idea of what we can use them for. But like the electrolyzer, we can run that saline water through and process it down into, let's have a look here, saline. Now we can use it in algae farm, which apparently we'll need to later, but we can process it down to sodium hydroxide, which if we look at uses of sodium hydroxide, like in assembly machine 2, it's used to make blue science. So assuming we're going to need it, there's also radiation scrubbers and all sorts of good stuff. And aluminum.
They'll get used.
Aluminium ingots. So maybe we'll run some pipes. I've only got a couple of fluid ducts, and we'll have to work out. I'm guessing input is right here on the front, which is a touch annoying. an output out the back here, so we need to get some power into it. And I mean, these fluid ducts are pretty cheap. Whether or not I go out and
one other thing about the hydro plant,
yep.
we had to switch the valves around. That's why we couldn't get anything out of it.
I actually had to pick them up and put them back down
I
again.
had to break them and switch them around so that they would push in the right direction.
Well, these ones probably aren't either. Then.
That's exactly what I'm looking at here. We're gonna have to switch these around the other way.
And it's not something you can wrench around like that.
Well, there we go.
Using the drill. I don't know if you can do it with your.
Yeah, the crescent hammer works too.
Oh, so that should hopefully work. So all we need is some
that'll
power,
work.
which, assuming power, it's going to be terrible. Let's try this. Is there power down there, or is it all just pipework?
It is somewhere down here.
Otherwise, it's up above. Otherwise, we'll just.
Oh yeah, it's there. That's right. It is up there.
It's terrible. People will hate me for it, but
Oh well. I'll clean it up later.
there we go. It's got power now. So all we need to do now is actually get the fluid into it. Let's see what it does. I don't know how much power it's going to use either. An output of these tanks is at the bottom, right?
Yes.
I'd like to go through the floor. I'm going to make a bunch more of these pipes.
Right.
So what other uses for the chemical plant? You were saying earlier that apparently we can make fuels for the... Yep,
Helium
Yep.
for the chainsaw, the mining drills. I believe the electrolyzer can be used in some part of the ore processing. There's several uses for it.
It doesn't have its own, because if you look in the book, there's... Well, look, processing, there's an ore electrolyzer.
Ah, they have its own one, does it?
Just
Yep.
making myself a stack of fluid ducts here. I'm going to run some pipes, and we'll connect this guy up, get things processing. What else do we need to work on today?
Maybe a few more unlocks.
All right. You should be able to unlock too, right? Shouldn't be a problem. I'll just
I
hand it
can,
in.
but I was kind of leaving that for you to have on the show.
Go nuts. You can tell me which one you're unlocking, and I'll go back and I'll unlock it on camera, like I'm recording now. I'm just running some pipes. Let me know what you want to unlock and go for it. People have seen how to unlock, so I don't think we need to show it.
All right.
Just running pipes under things. Somewhere here. And just without connecting. Quick. It's wearing his scuba tank.
I'm not sure if that's in this one or not.
Oh, it looks like he just got booted. Lovely.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Okay, run some pipe work under the ground here. Oop, oop. Air would be nice. Try not to drown here. Not the smartest thing. Okay. I get there and there. Good. Okay. Where I need to be. Very nice. Excellent. So that'll give us saline water pumping into the electrolyzer. And cover this up. Oops. One too many. Excellent. All right, so hopefully this is just processing unless I need to work through some other stuff. Let's have a look. It is processing. This is going out. I guess we need to make some of those industrial renewal tanks then for out here. Oh no, this should be a solid output. There it is, sodium hydroxide. What sort of storage do we have for items? Should I make one of those storage racks over there maybe?
Yeah, that's one of the best ones so far.
And there's one with the crates in it.
There's the two types. There's the one that can hold all different kinds of items, and one that does 4,500 of one item.
Well, that sounds like the one we need for this. So that's 16 steel plates. Oh, that's the chest one, and you just switch it between the two, eh?
Yep.
So 16 steel plates and 4 chests. That is fairly cheap. I've got 2 steel plates, and I think I cooked some steel up earlier.
There's 19 here.
In that one?
Yep. There may even be some.
Oh, steel ingots. Yeah, just turn them into plates. Yeah, there's 16 steel going into there to get processed. I'll make a couple of chests. So I should be able to make 2 more chests. And what was the LO8? Good. Just need plates now. So plates. Storage rack. Now I can convert it from chest to crate. And just use a inserter, you think?
Either that or you can use a single piece of what's quicker is a single piece of never mind. Yes, inserter. Sorry. I was thinking one of the presses and they auto output to a belt, but you got to pull from the machines.
We have upgrades for the inserters, yeah.
We've got it unlocked. I haven't made any yet.
All right, I might make the capacity. I suppose it's not going to be a big issue because it's only going to be slowly processing. It'll just take a bit to catch up. All right, let's just use this guy. It's in a kind of a bad spot though, I think. The output location being on the... that'll be fine. That's bigger than I expected. Axe. No, pickaxe. I'm going to go one more over, I think. That'll do. And then dirt. There we go. So automated sodium hydroxide, and that should also prevent your water plant here from backstuffing. We're down to 36 buckets, which is nice because when I logged on earlier today, all I saw over here was all these portable tanks, a big stack of portable tanks for the saline.
Yeah, it took me a while to get the big tanks figured and working.
But that'll stop that. Stop that from playing up on us. Chemical plant, I'm probably going to end up having to move, I guess. I just threw it down here to see how big it was, and get some bearings on it. Again, like uses of chemical plant. I don't know if there's a recipe. No, so there's no. You can't see the recipes in here. Let's see. So there was one for coal in a chemical plant. I don't know if there's a... uses of a chemical plant. Orange science pack. Okay. Redstone batteries use plastic. Concrete is done in here. There's 27 pages. Electric engines. So yeah, we're going to need quite a few chemical plants, I'd say, later on. Plastic and redstone gives us RadX to get rid of our radiation. Radaway. We can make grass, apparently. Radioactive water. Okay, that's just processing dead earth back. So there's quite a few things we're going to need this for. So I imagine we'll be building a number of them. But that's one thing under control. So what's next? You're hooking up the pipework?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll look a lot neater. Go straight to the top of the tank then.
Yep, just need to make a few more pipes.
Oh, I got 24 on me you can have.
Okay.
There you go. Behind the furnaces there. Awesome. So let's have a look. Did you end up unlocking anything or you got booted?
I haven't. I got booted.
So yeah, you unlocked the fluid, or I did, or one of us did. Fluid storage. I think I did that just as I was logging out, right? So that was just 30 green research, and it says each tank holds 250 buckets. And hardened fluid ducts. So, and you can convert hardened fluid ducts to these industrial renewal fluid pipes. So I don't know whether there's a bonus to using them, but I sort of made them earlier while I was trying to help troubleshoot the fluid out of these things.
The other fluid is if you're wanting to pump lava, you got to have those because these will explode.
Yeah, pretty standard thermal pipework. Basics don't handle hot or really cold.
Okay. I miss the servos for thermal.
Yeah, having to. Well, I mean, I guess that valve is a lot cheaper. But and it looks pretty nice. It's a nifty. A lot of the industrial renewal stuff looks pretty nifty.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
Right. What else can we unlock? You were talking about automation 2. So I guess we should just start pushing through all the green science now. Let me pick up some of this green research. I'll unlock automation 2, which will give us the ability to have a faster assembler that can use 4 items, because I think, what can we do at the moment? 3, right?
Right.
So let's submit that one. We get the A10 plan and an assembler blueprint. Let's see. Trash cans and things like that. Chainsaw is locked behind engines. Which I can unlock engines. If you want the chainsaw and all that, I can. It's 100 green research.
Ooh, ouch.
MV energy ducts. We can get the next level of solar for 125. Power storage, 150
Power
plus.
storage would be a good one.
Yeah, we're going to have to do, it's like 300 because we're going to have to do 150 for batteries and then 150 for power storage.
Right.
Let's do it.
I'm not sure. How much do we have?
I don't know. I've got a couple of stacks on me. Oh, no, there's going to be something else. Need the MV energy ducts. It's 120.
There could be more over at the lab.
And I don't quite have enough for that one. There's still some in the chest here. Not quite enough. So yeah, I'll go over to the lab in just a second. Let me get rid of a couple of ingots and things that I'm holding. Bit of dirt. All right, and some of these plans. We're going to need another chest or two for the plans. I'll head over. The rain is green.
I was actually thinking about one of the storage racks for plans.
Oh yeah, wouldn't be a bad thing. All right, let's check it. Power storage unlocked. Ooh, wireless power, 200 green. Wireless power sounds good. All right, so that takes 5 redstone batteries, 2 iron plates, and a circuit 2 gives us a battery bank that's capable of holding 1,000,000 forge energy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Redstone batteries need plastic.
Of course they do.
We need to get into plastic. So we need gasoline, which needs heavy oil, which needs hot crude, which needs crude oil, which means I need to unlock oil.
You know, one of these days, what we're gonna have to go over to the Western Plains and just go on a spider clearing, nest clearing expedition so we can get all those resources.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few out there, isn't there? I'll head
Nice
over
wide
there in a
open
moment.
land, but loaded with nests.
All right, let me unlock oil and gas. There we go. It's only 50. Gives us hydrocarbon separator, a gas well, and an oil well. So now we have to find oil and gas, right? I don't know how they
There's
show up.
actually an oil patch just off of the coal branch on the other side of the river.
Oil wells are 11 by 11 by 11. Or is that just the actual? That's huge. Oil well package. It's fairly cheap though. A chest, 8 iron gears, 5 steel plates, 5 circuit 2s, and 10 fluid ducts.
That is cheap.
It's pretty cheap.
A lot of this stuff is surprisingly cheap.
So what else do I need to unlock? I've got another, let's see, stack and a bit. Let's see what else we can unlock before we go too far. I mean, we're going to have to do refining, which is 50. So sound like a plan? Unlock oil and gas refining.
Yeah.
There we go. And that's a 17 by 17 by 17 blueprint.
Wow, that's a big machine. For so few parts, that is a ginormous machine.
Well, I'm not sure what that one actually takes to make. Let's find out. There's oil. Processing. What did I just drop in here? Oil and gas refining is the distillation tower. You know all about that one.
Immersive engineering one, anyway.
It's potentially the same thing. So distillation tower. Distillation tower. Yeah. It's 30 stone, 15 steel plates, 10 iron gears, 10 circuit 2s, 10 fluid ducts, and a chest. Again, that's in a package assembler. Yep, same
You
thing.
gotta have the package assembler to make it.
No, it works in project table. It's all good. I was just reading the wrong one. But yeah, that's 30 stone, and it's cheap as well.
Yeah.
And I wish every pack had blueprints in it. It definitely helped me in EL2. I'm going to head out the western side quickly, because I did put down that advanced mine out here on the tin. Just sort of set it up with how it, I guess, should be with, the water bore and. But just as an example, you can see on the map I mean, you can see in person here the biter nests.
I
If
did take one out by myself, but that was tricky.
we've got like a stack. Look at these big piles of ores here. That's a biter nest. That's a biter nest. That's a little one. There's lots of ore out on this platform. I mean, we've got 5 minutes left. We could try and tackle one if you like.
Yeah, all you gotta do is pop the spawners.
Depends how many are in there.
The last one had 5. But if I've got somebody watching my back to handle shooting while I'm breaking,
I'll do my best.
shouldn't be too bad. Two.
Oh, they don't spawn in the daytime.
They did last time.
Ah, we've had a pack update.
Ah. That's.
I don't think they spawn in the daytime.
That kind of takes the fun out of it, if you ask me. Now, I don't know if the strange glowing eggs will do anything without the spawners, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. Don't know if there's any more spawners in here.
I don't believe so.
I'm happy to not have them attack me. That's fine. Pretty sure we're not on peaceful or anything like that, because I've seen monsters. I died twice just before recording.
Right?
So,
Well, like I said, when I did the one that's just over next to us, I had to run in, break a spawner, run away, all while shooting at them all at the same time, just to try and stay alive.
was that pre or post update?
Pre.
Yeah, so we're now on version 0.18c, and then there is one extra script that we've had to upload to make sure one of the recipes work correctly. But otherwise, it seems to be working okay. I mean, the pack is in development, so there's always going to be little changes here and there. But overall, ready for recording. But that is a nice pile of iron that we've just uncovered.
That is a massive pile of iron.
And then what do we got out there? There's the other biter nest, which
Yeah, this one I think I already got.
You already got this one?
Yeah, I did this one. This is the one that I fought this one.
Nice.
More oil?
We don't have to worry about them. And then what's that one?
This is oil.
Okay.
So
we need to put an oil rig on
might
here.
end up being out this way.
Okay.
I was wondering if we didn't want to use this this plains for the larger part of the factory.
We can do. We can expand through here. Build
Sure makes
our
things
oil
easier,
processing.
wouldn't it?
Yep. Get some power generation out here. There's just not much water because we're going to have to pump water. But we do have those bores, the water bore things. They should.
So they only output a certain amount per side, right?
Yeah, and it's fairly low. Fairly low amount.
I used those on the ore mills.
It's enough to run a drill or that sort of thing, though. So the main bit.
Yeah, well, like I said, as long as you put a fluid duct on each side.
Send all my resources back to base. Can have all them. There's some sand. But yeah, I just dropped the drill over here. It has a little bit of an issue, but it's just got the little groundwater bore on the back there, and that's keeping the.
Oh yeah.
It's keeping the coolant up to it. So
is it keeping up?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Just keeping up.
I was going to say, because if not, we can lift it off the ground and put fluid ducts all the way around it, and it'll put out a lot more.
That's not going to work. Oh no, it's feeding in. I was going to say, is that backing up? It's not super efficient, but again, it's doing the job. And
Oh, and you don't need to have the chest. You can do a conveyor belt straight out of the back.
oh, okay. So I could.
It'll auto dump it out.
Oh, let's fix this up. Break. Should be enough here for it. Mess everywhere.
Yeah, pop the chest and yeah.
Will it? Oh, just stopped. Does it need to have a hopper? That's not the button I want. Let's do a hopper. Or did it just stop because it felt like it? It's a weird device. I mean, that's feeding into the hopper now. That'll do. Right. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you just got kicked off again, so. Oh, boy. It's all the fun, right? So, we'll get here and, I guess, go through this and get rid of some of this tin, and we may start looking at mining the area over here, the Western Plains, we'll have to call it. And start moving towards some bigger and better things. But we've got processing water now. We'll probably have a few chemical plants out here. We'll build. I think next episode we'll make sure the oil's up and running. That'll be the process for next.
That sounds like a plan.
So we either build the stuff in between, or we'll work out what we need to do and have it all ready for next time. But we are over time, so I guess wrapping up point. Hope everyone enjoyed the episode, and come back next time to watch us kind of fail through. Hopefully Chilled's voice is a lot louder for you guys. Should be.
I will be buying a new headset soon.
I'd send you one, but you're too far away.
Yeah, well.
The joys,
All right,
right?
well, everybody have a good evening.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Comments down below, and come and join us next time. See you then.
Bye.